Hello everyone, I'm going to be talking about Apple, some of the new products coming out for 2023, some of the stock information, some investment information about it. So dive on in guys, let's get into those details now. So first off guys, I'm on Yahoo Finance, and Yahoo Finance is a great place to get information about what's happening with stocks. Now Apple is currently trading at $148.91. Now some other key details, if you're trying to get into Apple, one, they don't have a dividend, so you're mainly playing for this when it comes to capital gains. PE ratio is 25.28. Now the price to earning ratio, I like it under 20, but when it comes to companies like this, especially with our current economy, very inflated, 25 is not too bad. Now let's go into some of their earning dates down here below, and let's see. They missed their quarter 2 2024, and their next earning date, guys, is April 26th, so not too far off. Now let's go into some other very important details. I like to check one of the first things is holders. First off, we got Vanguard. Now Vanguard has a lot of shares. 1.2 billion shares. One thing about BlackRock, Vanguard, Berkshire, and Hathaway, these companies are usually in every single major company. Now this is part of the S&P 500, so as I'm going through a lot of videos, you'll see the same companies already having massive amount of shares in this. So the insider roster, guys. So the director, how many shares he has? Oh wow. I mean, if you look at some of the owners, they don't have that many shares, but I wonder what their actual pay is when it comes to some of the directors and CFOs. CEOs, how much they get paid. So if we let's look at some other institutions, insider transactions reported in the last 2 years. So I mean, some of these directors, I mean, they have some pretty big positions, but obviously not even comparable to some of the bigger financial institutions. Like not even close to being it. But you get to see some of the insiders and see what's happening with the company. Also, when it comes to this right here, guys, let's look at Apple's analysis. You guys can go through, look at some of the estimated earnings, what's going to happen in 2023. And, if the Fed keeps on, trying to support the markets, it's a good possibility that companies like Apple, some of the big companies in S&P 500 are going to be pushed up higher. Because obviously the Fed is going to try to do what they can to save as much of the companies as they can, because they're obviously investing into it until they pull out and it's not as much of a risk. But when it comes to some of their earnings, current quarter minus 5.9%. Next quarter, it seems like it might be going up next quarter. For the year, current year down 2.3%. Next year, possibly up 10%. So they're seeing that they might be going up next year. But let's get into some of the articles I have already planned for you guys. Here's Apple 2023 iPads. So you got coming a new iPad, Apple 23 Mac Pro, the M2 Pro, the new Mac Mini, and more. So here's some of the available colors. So Apple, produces a lot of products. So what I would do is, look at when they're going to be dropping these products and looking at the stock price, and that might be reflecting a big boost and maybe a possible short-term trade. But Apple and 23, some of the Home Pods. Wow. If you guys buy some of this Apple products, let me know. Oh, this is nice headphones. Ooh. Look at those AirPods right here. So we learned some the Apple device iPhone Flip. Ooh, I've been seeing a lot of flip phones on social media and stuff. So tell me you guys are thinking about getting it. Get the Apple device, Apple glasses, and watch. Apple Car, that'd be crazy. And the latest Apple devices, get the iPhone SE4 that might arrive in 2023. So you guys looking for new products, guys? This is basically going through some key details about Apple, some release dates. So you get some new products coming out for 2023. So check that out when it comes to Apple. Make sure if you guys are going to be trading, look at the earnings dates. Earning dates coming out in April 23rd, I believe. I know it's in April, but if you guys are looking for some of the other key points, look at the release dates for some of these products compared to the stock price, and see if that's going to be a good little momentum buy. And later down the year, if you're looking at Apple too, some key dates would be like Black Friday or Christmas, big gifting times. I would check those out too. But that's my review on Apple. I think possibly that this year it is going to go up a little bit because of the Fed, but maybe some of the product releases will go up, but I think ultimately long term, Apple's going to be going down lower. So I think it'd be a good calculated buy, and then possibly either short Apple or just stay out of the markets for Apple. But that's my review, guys. Please like, share, and subscribe. Drop a comment below, and I will see you guys tomorrow on another company review. See ya.